Hello everyone, my name is De'Aris Jefferson, and this is my video presentation on what I feel is missing from the textbook. After looking through the book, I noticed that immigration was missing. Well, illegal immigrants, to be more specific. This is because, well, I feel this is so important because illegal immigrants affect everything from jobs to healthcare to taxes, education, basically everything that we have covered in social welfare. Now, when it comes to taxes, um, immigrants don't pay taxes at all. Well, if they get caught, they pay taxes, but they don't pay taxes. For one, because they're legal immigrants, they're not registered in the United States, so they don't pay taxes on property, paychecks, any of that. What they basically do is they come here and find somewhere where they can work, which is usually some type of factory or jobs that people don't want. Even though they're jobs that people don't want, they're still taking jobs from U.S. citizens. But they send the money back home to build businesses and basically to feed their family and enrich their economy at the same time, killing ours. That's a huge problem because the limited tax dollars that we do have, we need to put that back into our economy to help the people that basically need help. And also another problem when it comes to taxes is because they're tax-free with everything that they do, it causes the people that do pay taxes in the United States to have to pay more taxes. The next thing I wanted to focus on was jobs. There's a stigma that says, oh, it's okay for them to come over because they do the jobs that no one else wants to do, which is right in some aspect. But if there's a person that still wants to do that job that is a U.S. citizen, it should be given to them because they're a U.S. citizen. Now the thing is that the people that employ these immigrants, they pay the immigrant a whole lot cheaper. They get the work done a whole lot cheaper because we have a minimum wage. So employers probably would rather take the immigrant, but the right thing to do is actually to hire a U.S. citizen because, for one, it keeps the work in the U.S. and they'll be able to take the taxes out of the paycheck. Next thing, healthcare. They can't necessarily get a healthcare like insurance, but if they go through like an emergency situation, they go to the hospital, they will receive healthcare. And sometimes they're able to slip through and be able to get emergency Medicaid benefits, which is killing a lot because there's a lot of people in the United States that don't even have healthcare. And we have illegal immigrants that come over here and be able to go to the hospital and get help. That's a huge problem. Next thing I want to focus on was education. Now, one of the academic journals that I looked through, it says that about 4% of the people that are, well, children that are in school are illegal immigrants. Now, this causes a lot of problems because usually when you have an illegal immigrant come over, they don't speak English, which the school has to spend more money on trying to get them to develop an English skill. And they're still not paying taxes, which that's what's funding the program to help them through school and everything is the taxes, but they don't pay taxes. So all around, illegal immigrants hurt the United States, they hurt our economy in every way, shape, and form. They do help in some minuscule parts, but overall, they're hurting our community. And I feel like this should be, if not, well, definitely should be in the book and should definitely be highlighted because just from this, it affects everything that we've talked about, just as poverty, taxes, jobs, healthcare, education, everything that basically is built into social welfare. We're trying to get everything together as a whole, but we have this one thing basically leeching off the United States. And that is what I believe is missing out of the textbook. It needs to be added, and it needs to be highlighted, and it just needs to. Everyone needs to know what's going on with it, so it can be helped and dealt with. Now, there are a lot of programs that are out there that are trying to basically send the immigrants back home, but when you have so many, they have numbers. It's hard to be able to get rid of them and keep them away. Basically, they're sneaking over here. Another thing that I didn't mention was crime. When you have illegal immigrants, a lot of the time, well, the biggest immigrants that we have are from Mexico. They bring over drugs and cartels and just a bunch of crime that's adding again to the problem that we already have in the United States. Basically, compounding every problem that we have. So, so like it should be in the textbook for everyone to read and to educate everybody, so we know that what the next step was in society to correct it. Thank you.